Holy sh... Hello everyone, happy Super Bowl day, happy movie trailer day, happy Deadpool and Wolverine day. Today we're going to be discussing all the Super Bowl trailers that got released here. Full disclosure in terms of like the actual event. Didn't really pay much attention to it. I'm not an NFL fan. But big congratulations to Kansas City Chiefs who won the Super Bowl. But for this video, again, it's all about the trailers that we're going to be talking about. In terms of my favorite trailer, I mean, it's pretty obvious right here. We'll be discussing that as well. So we'll break it down here. And if you are new to the channel, definitely do hit that subscribe button. We do all types of videos in terms of weekly entertainment news videos, some big exclusive types of videos such as this, movie reviews, TV series reviews. So if you like that kind of stuff, definitely do consider hitting that subscribe button. And if you want to know my initial thoughts in terms of like the trailers that did get released, I did post my shorts. You can go check out my channel for all my reactions to the Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, Twisters, Fall Guy, Deadpool, Wolverine. So all of that is going to be on the channel in the shorts section here. But I want to talk about the ones that didn't get released exactly on the day of Super Bowl, but earlier this week as they're teasing through the Super Bowl. So the first one that we got released was A Quiet Place Day 1. Now, in the weekly entertainment news video that I just posted, we did talk about it. It looks absolutely phenomenal, looks absolutely fantastic. The first two movies, A Quiet Place Part 1 and Part 2, are really intense, suspenseful type of movies, but with this one taking place as a prequel, with the first two, it's more of like a small town scale type of movie where you're not really seeing the big impact of the world. Where you look at this movie and it's set in New York, one of the loudest cities, and the amount of chaos that ensues with this being the first day that the aliens came. I loved what they did with this trailer. I love the characters that they've brought into the table already. So this is going to be a phenomenal, fantastic, excellent movie that I'm really hyped about. So the trailer looks really intense. Cannot wait to see what they're going to do with that movie. So what are your thoughts about that trailer? If you have seen it, let me know down in the comment section below. Because another one that they released a TV spot for was the Inside Out 2. And again, with this, it doesn't really highlight any of the new emotions other than anxiety, where they just highlighted happy, sad, disgust, fear. But in terms of the other ones, they didn't really highlight it, and it was just sort of a 30-second clip reminding us of the emotions that we already know and love. So that kind of left me disappointed. I thought we were going to see like another trailer, especially on the day of Super Bowl. I thought we were going to see like another TV spot or something else with that movie, but really nothing left. So most likely next month we might see a second trailer with this movie coming out in June especially. But yeah, that TV spot was released earlier this week. And then the final trailer teaser that they released earlier this week before the day of Super Bowl was the Knuckles TV series. Again, I mentioned this in my weekly entertainment news video. Super pumped about this. I did think that we were going to get something when it comes to Sonic the Hedgehog 3, maybe like a TV spot or something like that. But it looks like it was just highlighting the Knuckles. They did release a Knuckles TV spot, just having Wade run through a whole bunch of names for Knuckle, including Knuckles Cage, which I thought was pretty funny. But other than that, when it comes to the series looks just phenomenal. The budget looks absolutely insane. Knuckles looks fantastic. You get to see Sonic and Tails in there most likely just for one episode. But overall, the trailer looks like this is going to be a really fun series. I cannot wait. All the episodes releasing on April 26th. So I'm going to be calling in sick that day just to be checking out all of those episodes. But if you have seen it, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. What your thoughts were about the trailer. And in terms of Sonic the Hedgehog 3, were you expecting something on Super Bowl? Let me know down in the comment section below as well. Okay, but now we talk about Super Bowl itself, like the day of Super Bowl. So again, when it comes to the game and everything like that, I'm honestly the last person to be talking about what happened in terms of the game and stuff like that. But they did release a couple of things just before the game actually kicked off. So Despicable Me 4, they released a TV spot talking about like AI generated images, and it's basically highlighting the minions in this big sort of center where you've got all these minions generating AI images. There was some really hilarious images that some of the minions did generate, but not really anything to do with the movie, but just more or less highlighting the minions. So that was just mainly a 30-second TV spot that they talked about here. And then for the next one, it was a Kung Fu Panda TV spot. Now with this, it was just highlighting Poe, Jack Black's character, going up against these three bunnies who look cute but then just start attacking him. Another scene of him farting when waking up those snakes. So a couple of scenes that we did see in the trailer, but some new scenes as well. But we got to see a little bit of Kung Fu Panda 4, which honestly I'm all on board for. Really excited about that movie, and I'm going to be reviewing all three movies previously next month before this movie comes out, so keep an eye out on that video. And then they released a trailer for Ryan Gosling's Fall Guy movie. I am really looking forward to this, with the director who recently got attached to Jurassic World but then is no longer attached to that project. We'll be talking about that in this upcoming weekly entertainment news video, don't worry about that. But I'm a huge fan of him as a director when it comes to Bullet Train, John Wick, Deadpool 2, of course, and so I really like his movies, his action movies, and this one, it was again highlighting some comedy with Ryan Gosling. The movie just looks action-packed and entertaining as hell, so I really enjoyed this new teaser trailer as well that they released for this movie. Now, with this movie coming out in May of this year, really excited. Then after that, they released the trailer for Wicked Part 1. I'll be completely honest with you, I'm not really familiar with the story. I've not seen anything when it comes to Wicked in terms of any type of genre, whether it's musical or any other forms, so I can't really comment much in terms of my excitement. I've seen the trailer, it does look pretty interesting, it has caught my interest, and it's definitely intriguing me to want to check it out, but my excitement level isn't through the roof or anything like that. I most likely will check it out if I've got nothing to watch in the month of November when it does come out that week, if there's nothing else on there. But in terms of the trailer, it does look pretty interesting. I really like the cast that they have got included in there. You got to see a little bit of Michelle Yeoh in there. We get to see Ethan Slater in there. We see Ariana Grande in there. You also get to see Jeff Goldblum in there. So there was some great moments in the trailer. But again, my excitement level isn't through the roof right now. But for those of you that are excited or have seen the trailer, what are your thoughts? Let me know down in the comment section below here. And then the next trailer they released was the Twister with Glenn Powell. I mentioned it in my shorts reaction, but I feel like we haven't had a lot of disaster type movies in a while, so this was just a breath of fresh air. You've got this tornado, you've got Glenn Powell trying to stop this tornado. What more could you ask for, honestly? The trailer looks absolutely intense with some great chemistry between the cast and some great action sequences that they have set up. I am really looking forward to this. I'll be honest, I've not seen the original. I am planning on watching it, but going into this, I wasn't really excited to be checking this out. But after seeing the trailer, it did its job. It got me hooked. I am really excited for this movie. So this movie is coming out in July, so again, the month of Deadpool. But I'm really excited for that. So let me know your thoughts again in the comment section down below for that trailer. And then the next trailer they released was the Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes movie, and this really was spectacular. If it wasn't for Deadpool 3, this might have been my favorite trailer in the whole Super Bowl. And we kind of got an idea roughly of what's going on when it comes to the movie, because you've got the lead, this person who, his name escapes me from the top of my head, but he's basically the hero of the movie. So he's helping the human race, the girl that we saw in the first trailer, because the humans are being hunted by the apes. So it's up to him to try and rescue this girl. He's going up against probably the villain of the movie as well. So I'm really liking the dynamic that they had. There was an excellent shot in the trailer of the ape, our main lead, with the horse saving the human, and I thought everything looks absolutely amazing in this trailer when it comes to the apes, when it comes to the cinematography. So this trailer again did its job, got me really hyped. This movie was in my top 10 most anticipated movie of the year, and I am really excited about this. I love the Matt Reeves trilogy of the Planet of the Apes movies, so I'm so happy and so glad that we're getting to see this year. Cannot wait. So again, if you've seen this trailer, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below for that one. Then we got a small TV spot for Imaginary. Now, this wasn't really anything groundbreaking or really getting you excited. It sort of was a TV spot showing you the first sort of section of the original trailer when you're just focusing on the girl and what's going on when it comes to like her imaginary friend. And so then the last maybe 3 seconds of this TV spot, we got to see the same sequence that we got to see in the trailer with the end with the bear running, and you get to see the big version of it, but nothing really, again, groundbreaking or anything like that. But the TV spot was pretty good. I am actually curious to be checking out this movie next month, coming out on March 8th. So if you have seen the trailer, if you have seen the TV spot, what are your thoughts? Let me know down in the comment section below. And then the final trailer before we talk about the big one was the trailer If, starring Ryan Reynolds and then Randall Park, with John Krasinski directing it. And we got to see some reused footage from the original trailer that they did release here, but then some new footage there. We got to see a couple of scenes multiple times when it comes to Ryan Reynolds talking about this imaginary friend putting on some trousers, but other than that, nothing really new or anything like that. But this movie does look pretty exciting, does look pretty funny too at times. They did release like a behind the scenes footage earlier this week, just highlighting some of the cast members, some of the voice actors, but overall the trailer, like, nothing really memorable for me personally, but I did enjoy what I saw and I am excited to see this movie. So if you've seen the TV spot, if you've seen the trailer, let me know again your thoughts for this and how are you excited. But of course, the thing that broke the internet, and I've seen this trailer maybe 6 times so far from when it got released up until now of recording, and this was of course Deadpool and Wolverine, which is the official title. However, Hugh Jackman did fix the title for himself, calling it Wolverine and A-Hole, and I cannot wait for the marketing when it comes to this movie, because Hugh Jackman and Ryan Reynolds together are just two comedic geniuses working together, and it just works so well. But when it comes to the trailer, of course, you got to see Wade Wilson celebrating his birthday, the TVA show up, you've got to see all the characters returning like Vanessa, Dopinda, you see Colossus and Megasonic in there, so all of these characters from the first 2 Deadpool movies returning. Now, of course, if you weren't aware, Deadpool goes back in time to save these people that were dead in the second movie, so that's the reason why the TVA do show up. And then from there, it just goes batshit crazy. You get some great one-liners, breaking the fourth wall. Love the fact that it's rated R, and you got to see a little bit, like there was rumors about Wade Wilson, Ryan Reynolds working as a used car salesman because he's given up the superhero life because of the events of Deadpool 2. So you got to see that shot of him with this like name badge. You can't really make it out because it's kind of blurry, but then you see him later on in the trailer, the most epic shot of the whole trailer, seeing him reload his gun, just fantastic. We know that it's not CGI or anything like that when it comes to the set design because we saw all the behind the scenes photos, but the trailer just blew my mind when it comes to how everything came about. I love the fact that it focused on Deadpool. Like, we know Wolverine is in the movie, and you got to see him, sort of his shadow in the last shot of the trailer, which I thought was a stroke of genius because you're having the focus on Deadpool. We got to see a little bit of some Easter eggs there. So you got to see Emma Corrin's character, who's playing Xavier's sister. She's potentially the villain of the movie. We got to see even like a comic book of Secret Wars right at the end, laying next to Ryan Reynolds there with a Doctor Doom cover on it, which could be potentially setting up what's going to be happening with Secret Wars, the movie, the Avengers movie, with Doctor Doom possibly being the villain of that movie. But then just so many things to enjoy and look out for. You got to see the back of like Hugh Jackman possibly playing a variant of himself as Wolverine with Patch, the Wolverine Patch character, but we just get to see the back of his head. So again, we know Wolverine is going to be part of the movie, but I love the fact that you're not really showing him. And we also got to see Pyro from the X-Men movies, but you don't really get to see any other mutants, which again, I love that. I love the fact that they kept it so simple, but with so many great shots, with him working with the TVA to then just fighting the TVA, and just some great one-liners in there. This trailer has definitely sold me. Even before the trailer came out, I was already sold with this movie, but I'm so pumped for this movie coming out in July. You got to see the poster of it, you got to see the title of the movie. I posted my shorts about it, but what are your thoughts? Please let me know in the comment section down below. How pumped are you for this movie? How excited are you? How much did you enjoy this trailer? Let me know down in the comment section below. But that about wraps it up for all the trailers and TV spots that got released of this whole week with the build up to the Super Bowl. So again, I was expecting a lot more. I did post my video about what to expect with the Super Bowl. I'll post that somewhere here. But honestly, Deadpool makes up for all of that. But we'll most likely be seeing some more trailers coming out in the next couple of days. But again, I do want to hear your thoughts on all the trailers. Let me know everything in the comment section down below. Your thoughts, your opinions on all of that. But again, if you are new to the channel, do hit that subscribe button as we are trying to reach 400 subscribers. But I thank you all so much for watching. Thank you so much for listening. This is YK Reviews. Peace.